What is up, everybody? Man, it is a beautiful Sunday. I am so happy, in a good mood. Yesterday went excellent, right? We did back of the legs. Today we are doing shoulders, which legs are my favorite day to work because I really like the thickness of that, but shoulder days are probably my second favorite of all times. Like, I think it was around 2022 I realized I had pretty good shoulder genetics, and I really liked the idea of it. Sorry, the cat's fucking up some stuff. I like the idea of really working my shoulders and really getting that space, that separation. Like, I love the look of broad shoulders on me, and I guess there's science behind it. Like, there's something about the golden ratio, like that fine, like your waist to shoulder ratio has to be within a certain ratio, so of prime attractiveness or something like that. And no lies, when I started really getting the shoulder separation, the shoulder width, I did get a little bit more attention than usual. That's not why we do it, but that is something to note. That just overall, like when you walk in places, when you have big, broad shoulders, that you can create for yourself through hard work, dedication, eating properly. There are some benefits to being swollen. So I'm making my coffee right now. I got this new creamer. Crazy. It's called white chocolate raspberry. So what I'm doing right now, I'm measuring it out. I always do 43 milliliters. I'm doing 21 milliliters of the white chocolate raspberry, and then filling it all out with a peppermint mocha, just because I like the taste of that. And 43 milliliters has been prime for taste, and I get to measure it out. So having a control group for my body, I won't ever have to worry about, did I meet my calorie goals? Did I overdo it on this? Did I underdo it on this? If you measure everything out, nothing is left for the imagination. I'm stumbling over our work today, so hopefully I'm doing all right. But yeah, so measure everything out on purpose. That is the name of the game. It's going to be very difficult for you to have fitness dreams, fitness goals, and achieve them without some type of control group, without measuring what you're doing. You're just throwing darts at the wall if you are not being precise and intentional with your body, with your fitness, with your goals, right? You have to write out your workouts. Take those with you. You have to measure out your food and you have to stick to the diet, right? And that's the interesting part. I think, and this is just a personal thought, diet. The word diet has such a negative connotation in our society. We call a diet the way that we should just be baseline eating anyway, right? So food is not for taste. Food is for survival. You can eat nasty stuff and live for 50, 60, 70, 80 years. But you can't just that's what I'm trying to say is it's for cat, get out of here. So I don't know when our whole society transitioned over into the real fascination and privilege of being able to just eat for taste. Started adding in all this bad shit for us. And then we call it diet. Eating the essential ratios and macros, carbs, fats, all that stuff. We call that a diet, even though that's literally what we should be doing. And then people wonder why they have health scares and health stuff just sneaks up on them. Like, I was so healthy. I could have sworn I did my blood work. I was top tier. I don't know what's going on. It's because, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Either you are what you eat or you're not. And what does it mean to be what you are to eat? You are what you eat. What does that mean? It means that the cells in your body don't just create new cells. Bro, I really can't speak today. Don't just create new cells because, or out of thin air, right? They create cells, new muscle from something. I wonder what that something is. So keep in mind, I don't know if this is a myth or not, but this is what I keep hearing. Every single cell in your body recycles every 7 years, which means that basically 7 years ago, you were a completely different structure being than you are now. Like your cells are constantly falling off and dying and replenishing and replacing. So you are a whole different person in this 7 years than you were before. And then in 7 years from now, you'll have a completely different cell structure. Not structure, but your cells will be different, right? New cells will replace old cells. So what are you feeding your body? What are you feeding the cells? How are they creating? How are they being constructed? Is it through alcohol, beers, crazy sugars, too much fat, too much carbs, like bad quality carbs? Is it through trans fats and all these other stuff that they're trying to ban? Or is it through something very like substantial and beneficial? Is it through organic meats and organic eggs? And are you tracking your macros and you're not overdoing any, not overdoing any of the other, like basically not overdoing it, right? Because you have to think about that. When you turn 60, if you have the privilege of turning 60, the blessing of turning 60, everything compounds. This is going to turn into a longer conversation, but I think you guys are ready for it. Everything compounds. So if you do the same thing every day, here's means that you go, let's say you're just going to work chest and you want to have the biggest chest on earth, but you weigh 110 right now and you are 6 foot tall, you are skin and bones. But today you woke up and you ate 6 eggs, you ate 5 ounces of chicken, then you went to the gym. After the gym, you had a protein shake, you had some good fruits, you had some avocado for some good fats. Then you did some stretch sessions, did a little, maybe some cardio or whatever it is. And then you ate 10 more ounces of chicken with some asparagus and then some 5 ounces of beef. And then let's just say that that's what you ate. Actually, let's throw in some extra. Let's just say 5 ounces of beef, some more avocado, some more fats, maybe a scoop of peanut butter for some more healthy fats. And then you topped it off with like 2 more ounces of chicken. So you're at like, is that like 12 ounces of chicken, 5 ounces of beef, good healthy fats, some fruits, some veggies. And then you went to the gym tomorrow and you redid the whole thing. You went to the gym, you worked chest, you did all this, blah, blah, blah. The first day, you still weigh 110. The second day, you probably still weigh 110, but you've torn muscles, you're replenishing them with what you're doing, and then as you keep doing it, there's a compounding effect. And I think that people only really typically think about compounding effects in terms of very strict, specific categories. Working out is the best example of compounding effect. You know that you will get bigger if you eat more than what you're burning and you are putting inconsistent effort in tearing muscles. That is a science that we know very well. But I think you also have to consider business as a compounding effect, right? If you're working for someone else in an entry-level position, you have to first look at, is my compounding effect going to take me places? Is the effort that I put in every day going to build up into something? If you've noticed that they never hire internally for their director position, their promotion positions, then that means that your compounding effect is useless. So that's how you have proper discernment when it comes to where you're at and what you're doing with your time and energy. And that's what leads a lot of entrepreneurs to either they started with fitness or they transition and get fit, because it's a symbiotic relationship. It is a relationship between compounding effects and results. So let's say you're like, okay, I understand, I want to start my own business. It's about the consistent effort. So not reinventing the wheel is the same thing that you're doing in fitness and the same thing you're doing in business. So social media business, obviously there's a lot of famous names like Alex Hormozzi's, even C-Bum with his online business and everything like that. Like they do the same things every day, but they also are tracking and measuring what they're doing, because if something is not working, then they transition away from that. So how do you determine something's working? The best rule of thumb to tell if something's working is look at the results of the people who are doing it well, look at what they focus in on, and then you can pretty much rest assured and understand, like, okay, because Alex Hormozy just put out a video, and if you don't know him, definitely look him up, and I'm sure he's going to be in your face completely, because he's really only up and coming, millions of views type of dude. Anyway, so you turn on, like Alex Hormozy said that he started sending out emails, and he gave you a specific formula for the emails that he sends that gives him results. Safe to say that if you try that and you copy the method, it will show up for you in a specific way, in a controlled and positive way. In the same way that if CBOM says you grab a dumbbell and you twist it with your pinky aiming that way, and you squeeze it and you slow and control, and you make the whole thing like 2 seconds to 3 seconds up, 2 to 3 seconds down, and CBOM, as big as he is, says that works, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. I don't have to try and turn it the other way. I don't have to try and speed it up or slow it down. Like, we know that formula works, right? Compounding effects. So as we're talking about what you're supposed to do with your life, with your business, like, start with what has worked for others, and let's work on the discipline of me integrating that into my own system. So that's kind of what I was thinking. I think I might have went on a couple different tangents on that, but hopefully you guys are following me on that. Like, I really like the idea of compounding effects. So you wake up, you have your morning routine, get a morning routine. Day job, entrepreneur, living at your parents' house, doesn't matter. Morning routine. It will save you so much headache, make you so much money, make you so aware. The whole game, I guess the whole thing, let's call it the control group. What I've realized this year in 2024 is, how could you ever expect to upgrade your circumstance, upgrade your life without a control group? A control group, if you don't know what it is, remember the placebo effect, where they would give people sugar pills and then give people actual, like, cancer treatment pills to a different group, and they would tell everybody that they were receiving the cancer treatment pills. And then the one side that had the placebo got very good benefits, and the ones who actually got the medicine got very good benefits. And they were like, wait a minute, we only gave these people sugar pills. Why are they both receiving the same results? Because your mind is powerful, right? So you need to have a control group. Your control group is something that you can look back on and know that there's no variables that are messing up your data. I do this with my singing. I sing the same songs every single day, because if I wake up at 9 and by 11 o'clock I'm singing, and I start off with Movie in my mind from Miss Saigon, then I go to Music of the Night, Phantom of the Opera, then I finish with Empty Chairs and Empty Tables, and then I start singing variable songs. If I wake up and I start singing Miss Saigon and I'm like, that sounds a little off. Why did I start that note off key? Why is my breathing, why did I not be able to hold that note like I typically can? Because then I know what's going on in my throat. Pause. I know what's going on in my body. I know what's going on. Maybe I'm sick and I'm not even realizing I'm getting sick yet. Oops. Like, that's part of your control group. So less room for error. You can do that in every area of your life, a control group, right? So once you have your control group, then you really start getting your compounding effects. If I know where I'm starting at, I know where the next one's at. And then I know where the next one's at. I know where the next one's at. And a lot of people don't track their money well. They don't track their fitness well. That's where I was going with it. That's why you track your calories. That's why you measure everything, because that's your control group. If I'm putting in effort, like, you can't really measure effort besides failure, going to failure, right? But then also, like, if your coach is like, I want you to do 4 sets of 10 reps of bench press with 50-pound dumbbells. And Monday, you're like, okay, this is really hard, but next Monday is easier. You know that you're not giving the same effort. Cat. You're not giving the same effort because it got easier for you. So it may be time for you to up the weight so it feels the same. You follow me? So that's part of your control group. And that's why fitness is such a basic but powerful tool in understanding what a compounding effect truly does for you. Do not stop with fitness. Go to your finances, go to your relationships, go to everything that you would like improvement on, and use the same principles. Find a control group, measure it, track it, improve upon it when it's time to improve upon it. So, thank you for listening to my spiel. This is something that I personally do. And as you keep watching, you'll see how it's showing up in other areas of your life, in how success starts to build. It's a tumble effect. Obviously, you're pushing a boulder up a hill, up a hill, up a hill, and eventually you get to the edge, and then you're like, oh, and it tumbles down. YouTube, just started YouTube. Not getting a lot of views. That doesn't mean anything to me. I'm not even after this per se for views. This is more like a personal diary, but I know that there's valuable information. So eventually, as I increase my quality, fix my microphone, you fix the camera settings and things like that, which I'm still working on, I know that it will take off per se. And not even from a place of me wanting to, not from a place of me being arrogant and thinking that I'm making good enough stuff to take off. It's just math. This is zeros and ones. Like, I know that this type of effort, this type of content that has valuable information in it will do X amount of stuff eventually. So let me be the control group that proves to you that that's all you need to do. You guys see how the audio is crackling and cutting in and out, but that's going to be rectified. We have a control group right now. We have a discipline that we are working on. The discipline of me getting this out to you every day is what we're working on. Me learning how to yap in front of a camera, discipline that we're working on. Me filming my workouts, treating you guys as my accountability partner is going to make me massive, right? I'm going to get big as fuck with these gains. So if there's any takeaways, that's what it is. I'm about to head to church here in a little bit. It is Sunday, and we do that. You've seen the wall. You know what type of time it is. About to do that. Then I'm going to hit a succulent shoulder workout. Get thicker. And then I might do some singing later on. See how the old esophagus is feeling. And then we're going to do it all again tomorrow. Hope to see you then. Love y'all.
And Jesus responds, I came into this world to testify to the truth. The truth that Jesus reveals is that every man is ruled by a king. For Pilate and the Jewish people under Roman rule, the king is Tiberius, the emperor of Rome. The Jews were also waiting for their king, the Messiah, to usher in the kingdom of God, but they didn't recognize Jesus as the Christ. Now Jesus testifies to the truth, that his kingdom does not belong to this world, but that this world belongs to his kingdom. The truth is that he is the King of heaven and earth, that the kingdom of God is at hand. He is the long-awaited Messiah, and his kingdom will have no end. The question for us here today is, who is our king? Who is your king? To whom or to what do we pledge our allegiance? This is the most important question that we can ask and answer. Is Jesus your Lord and your King? In today's society, presidents, prime ministers, kings, and dictators rule the world. CEOs, corporations, and celebrities rule our culture. We nevertheless honor Christ the King of the universe, and the King of our hearts, by allowing him and him alone to control our lives. We declare our loyalty to Jesus Christ by the quality of our Christian commitments. This is expressed in our serving of others with sacrificial and forgiving love, especially by our solidarity with the poor and the suffering among us. In human hearts all over the world, Jesus reigns as King. His cross is his throne. His crown is made of thorns. The Beatitudes are his rule of law, and his citizens obey one law above all others, to love God with all our being and to love others as Christ loved us. Christ's love is selfless, compassionate, forgiving, and unconditional, and we are called to love in the same way. He is not a king of servitude, rather he is a king with a saving and liberating mission, freeing us from every type of bondage, enabling us to live peacefully and happily on earth, and promising us an inheritance in the eternal life of heaven. The problem with us is the same problem that was faced by the Romans and the Jews of Jesus' time. We either deny that Jesus Christ is the one true God, Lord of lords and King of kings, and pursue pagan gods of our own making, or we profess that Jesus Christ is Lord, but in the depths of our heart, we deny him, and our hearts are attached to things of this world. Our relationship with him is lukewarm. Most of us, myself included, fall into this second category, lukewarmness. Jesus speaks to us, those who are lukewarm in faith, saying in the book of Revelation, I know your deeds, that you are neither cold nor hot. I wish you were either one or the other. So because you are lukewarm, neither hot nor cold, I am about to spit you out of my mouth. This verse highlights the danger of being a lukewarm Christian who is only partially committed to their faith. Our God is a jealous God, and he desires wholehearted devotion from his followers, and being lukewarm is displeasing to him. It is a powerful reminder for us to examine our hearts and to ensure that we are committed to him as King and ruler of our lives, that we are all in and that we are undivided in our love of him. So what is our response to this challenge to overcome lukewarmness? Here are a few suggestions. Make a personal commitment to Christ the King. As we celebrate the kingship of Christ today, let us remember the truth that he is the only king of our hearts and our lives, if, and it's a big if, we listen to him, love him, serve him, and follow him. In our relationships with family, our friendships, and in our work lives, are we trying to please ourselves? Are we trying to please others? Or are we trying to do what is pleasing in the eyes of God? Are we the kings of our own lives? Do we call the shots? Is it my will be done, or is it thy will be done? Let's follow Christ the King's lesson of humble service to the truth. We've spent the last 2 months discovering what it means to be disciples of Christ. A few weeks ago, we heard Jesus say that he has come to serve and not to be served. Jesus always does the will of the Father, and that is to serve. He humbled himself to become man and suffer death, even death on a cross. We too must be willing to give everything to be like Christ and to do the will of the Father. So let us commit to give everything to Christ, including our time, talent, and treasure. Over the last 2 weeks, we have discerned our love of God and love of money. Have we all pledged some level of financial support to God's church? If not, please do so today.
We're back again for some good old stretchola. All right. Good, foam rolling. The secret to gym longevity to me. Obviously, cold tubs would be nice. Hot tubs are even better. But foam rolling out the lactic acid buildup, lets you work out for much longer, more efficiently, more effectively. Loosens up your muscles so you're not walking around like a board, like a solid piece of wood. Yep, that's what we got. Yep. The pre-workout we're ingesting. We're almost ready to go for a fire shoulder workout. Shoulder and triceps. I like to put those together. I like to put shoulders and triceps together. Because since your arm is, it's one unit, obviously there's separation, but I like to emphasize the shoulders and put some triceps with it. It just kind of strengthens the whole thing. I'm doing back tomorrow, back and buys, so I don't want to work my biceps and have it not be ready to lift heavy weight for back tomorrow. So that's what we're doing. It's a good day, good Sunday. That's what we like. I should probably foam roll my neck. One time I was foam rolling, dread got stuck in the underneath the foam roller, ripped it all the way out my scalp. I was not a big fan. So we unlocked a new PTSD action. We unlocked new fears. It happened so fast I couldn't do anything. Pain, stress, shocking pains, anxiety, PTSD. That's what happened. We'll make sure not to do that again. Legs are still sore from the leg workout we did, which is good. Means we pushed hard, made some gains, cut some muscle fibers. And they are in repair. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit more extended stretch session, so let you guys know when it's time to work out. Before we really start the workout, I want to do a little ab activation. Realize whenever I just do a quick little ab workout, it makes you feel like way tighter all the way around. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy, just a little activation. Let's actually bring this bench over. Just do a little something so y'all can see. So, got the up ab motion, and we're about to do the side to side ab motion because that's the direction that your abs run, side to side, up and down. So, you got to get them both. Some people do this with like a dumbbell. But I like to do a little body weight just for the warm up. If I'm doing an actual ab workout, I'll put some weight on it. Sliding off that bitch. That's good enough. Just a little activation. Get the body knowing we are about to lift. Yeah. And we've arrived at the overhead press, shoulder press. No weight, just to make sure the form is looking good, make sure the body is in ingredients. I don't need to put any weight on ahead of time, just how the shoulders feel, how's the chest feel, how's the neck, abs, back feel with the motion. It feels excellent so far. Just get my body used to the motion before we just put a bunch of plates on. Doing this has really been some good injury prevention. And when I take my sweater off, you'll be able to tell that my left arm, my left shoulder is way bigger than my right. So I'm not sure what caused that, but we gotta emphasize and focus on the right arm today. And that's good enough. Let's put some weight on that bish. Boom. We got some heavy ass 25s on. Let's do our best. Just kidding. We're still warming up. Just kidding. Slow and controlled on these ones. Trying to get as much blood in the shoulders as possible. There we go. Yes, sir. Plate time. Plate time. Found a little thing in my neck. Massage that out. Put some more weight on. Don't want to pull something. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dark side alert. That's nice. That's nice. That's real nice. Final set alert. Let's get some more of this super soldier serum. You can tell it's gonna be a good shoulder day today. can already tell. Okay, on to the next. We got some lateral raises. Lateral raises going. I fucking love lateral raises. Key is getting a good twist. So you're twisting when you come up, and that gets you the second head of your shoulder to really peek out, give you that round look. Oh, that's nice. I guess I gotta really focus on my right side. It's a little smaller than my left. Do a few more on the right side, just to see if we can get a little bit more pump on the right side. Hopefully, they'll start evening out the next month or so. It's not a crazy significant difference, but enough to be perhaps judged against in competition. Set number 2 is pending. Set number 2 in full effect, my boy. Here we go. Slow and controlled. Rotate it. Solid 11. All right. Slow and controlled. Focus more on my right side. It's a little undersized. And 13. And then a quick little right side flex. Put a lot of blood in there, you know. Trying to just focus on the shoulder and not bicep or anything. Set number 3 coming right up. Set number 3 is get it. You know? People still say that? Or do I sound dated? Let's go. That was good 10. I didn't twist as much. I fucked up. Let's just get one more out of this one. That'll work. You can probably tell right here. Flexion, look at the left side, look at the right side. The left side is peeking out way more. I don't know what that's about. I feel like I don't do anything extra on the left side. It just might be genetics. But we're going to fix it. We will rectify it. I know in that last clip you could not tell. I just rewatched it back. It looked like the right side was bigger, but go ahead and trust me. Go ahead and trust me that it is not even. My left side does peek out a little bit more than my right. Unless this is my first official documented description of my true body dysmorphia that I have. And, we will monitor that. Here we go, final set alert. That's good. Come on, bitch. That was some good pain right there. Next. All right, rear delts. I like this rear delt workout that I'm about to do. Hopefully it's frame right so y'all can see it. And then I also like to use the machines. I might show y'all. Actually, this is probably not frame right. Shoot. Hold on, bear with me. That should be decent. Yeah, that should work. Back of the shoulders. Yeah, hopefully that looked okay for y'all. That's a decent. I like that. So I kind of adjust. I kind of went over here, then I kind of went down here, and just kind of seeing where my rear delts was feeling it the most. So I was kind of adjusting as it going, being safe with the adjustment, but definitely adjusting. Do not neglect your rear delts. You will look like a goofy. All right, I think I corrected the angle for y'all. So y'all can see the true depths of the power that rear delt workout, the proper rear delt workout possesses. It will transform me from a regular into a super regular or something. You feel me? You get it. Here goes. Third set alert. Wait, is this third set? Yeah, third set alert. Come on, bitch. This actually might be my second set. Oh, sheesh, those are difficult and those are nice. That's what we like. I'm 99% sure that was my second set. Set number 3 of rear delts on and popping. You know, we got it on and popping. Whoa, whoa, whatever he says. Here he goes. This feels so good. I felt really, really good. I think I might do double up on the rear delts. Get some of the back machine going. That was some good lats. Not lats. Rear delts. Dumbass. Last set alert. Real deltoids. We are creating boulder shoulders in real time. Sheesh. Here we go, swinging some weight. That was a good first set. Yes. Yes and yes. Lateral cable raises. Coming right up. Just good. I don't even think this is probably not good filming. Hold up. Gotta give the people more of what they want. Yeah, that should work. I like to do it over here, trying to get the full range right here. So hopefully this is not a wasted take. I guess it's gains. Anytime you're making gains, it's never a wasted take. This is too easy. Let's bang out like 20 of these real quick. Fire off the lats. I mean, lats. Laterals. I like to flex my abs while I do it too, just to make sure the whole body is engaged in the motion. What I realized last time I was on stage is it was really hard to keep my abs flexed the whole time. So practicing it way in advance when I'm flexing other areas to make sure my abs stay locked in and engaged. Pulling from the back gives me more of that shoulder flex down here. I feel like it makes my shoulders a bit more engaged and wide and circular, girthy, vascular pumped. trying to overwhelm with my girth and tonnage. That's nice. I'm gonna check to see this footage. Yeah, the last angle wasn't too bad. Slightly fixed it on this one, so hopefully it's a little bit better. You guys see the form properly. Yes, sir. There you go up. It's not heavy enough, boy. So do 6 on that. So I'll do 6 of the lower weight on the other arm, keep it consistent, and then go up. That's nice. That's real nice. Oh, that might be too heavy. 5. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. Okay. Now let's go up. Oh, yeah. Okay, one more of this one. That's what we like. Last set alert. I repeat, last set alert. A little bit of a shoulder pump going. We're not mad. In fact, we are ecstatic. So I had it at about, it says it's 20 pounds of resistance, but hell no, that was way more. So I split the difference. Here we go. That's nice. Eight and a half. Okay. Okay. Eight and a half. There we go. There we go. Moving on to triceps. Triceps coming up. My triceps are a little tight in the elbow region, so I'm gonna start off with 40s. Nothing too, oh, dang, almost fell down. Nothing too crazy. Skull crushers. Yeah, my right elbow is not feeling the best, but I think just rep out for some 40s, maybe put a little bit more blood in that region, and that should even itself out. shoulders acting up too. Man, knocked my hat off. Everything is going wrong. Oh, sheesh. That was good. That's some good OJ. Second set alert. We're bringing out the 50s. Cranium crushers. All right, here it goes. You guys a better, closer angle. I also like rewatching these videos to make sure I'm having good form. It's not just for the vlog. Squeezing really hard at the top, making it more difficult. 8. Sheesh, that's tough. Come on. Come on. At least 10. At least 10. Come on, don't you, bitch. Oh. Sheesh. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Set number 3 alert. I'm gonna stick with 50. Just giving my elbow and shoulder a little trouble, but nothing, nothing a real nigga can't handle. You know what I'm saying? You feel me though? Yeah. Anyway, let's get it. Oh, that's nice. I need 15. I need 15. One third of the way there. 2. 2/3. Ouchers. Ouchers. Oh. Oh. That's 15. Sloppy reps, but that's 15. Sheesh. Oh, man. That was severe work. Last set alert. Let's make it count. Last time I went for 15, almost killed me, so I think let's try for 15 again. And by try, I mean do, even if it takes me all night. That's what gains are made of. 1/3. 2/3. Ouch. Okay. Come on, Brandon. Sheesh, I almost dropped that. Triceps are exhausted. That's what we were aiming for. All right. Some tricep extensions, boy. Let's see. This I can go a little heavier. These feel good. Oh, sheesh. Second set, tricep extensions. Brewing. Wait, brewing? I sound like a gorilla. Brewing? Brewing? Brewing. Brewing. Yeah. Oh, sheesh. Yep. Set number 3. We are ready to bust open some triceps. Let's add a little bit more weight ski. Just a tad bit. Whew, okay. We're ready. It all starts with 1. Okay. Training to failure. Shoot. Last set alert. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, just bust them out. Sheesh. Oh, all right. We have reached our final tricep work. Some good old push downs. Right. Let's go for gold. Oh, sheesh. Set number 2. Whipping it in the pot. Let's get it. I gotta go more. Yeah, that's nice. My left elbow's acting up. Might keep it low reps. But we're feeling good still. Feeling good still. Set number 3. On the way. WHEY. On the way. There it goes. Sheesh. All right. Let's see what the damage is. All right, let's see what we got after a tricep workout. Let's go. Let's see what left side. Left side needs more work. I don't even know how to flex the side properly. Let's see. Looks decent. Still a little undersized. Let's do it. Okay. Back. Probably this side. That should work. See you guys tomorrow. Let's do it again.